Welcome to a video about why I returned to the Garmin Enduro 2. This is a fantastic watch, so stick around to find out why I just had to send it back. So hello and welcome to Active Ideas video. Today we're looking at the Enduro 2, and this video is why I'm returning the Enduro 2. It has to do with the build quality, which is funny because I didn't really notice anything at first. When I first opened it, it looked really promising, especially, I don't know if you've seen my videos from the 955, but definitely some issues with dust under the screen. So when I opened this up and had a quick little glance, I was just really pleasantly surprised to know that nothing was like glaringly obvious. But after a few days passed, I kind of noticed there was a pixel that wasn't changing. So I looked a bit closer and realised that it was another piece of dust under the screen on the Enduro 2. So kind of sad to see, especially on a device that's, you know, near to £1,000. I did get in contact with Garmin and asked them, yeah, if I could get a replacement, refund or whatever, and they're happy, instantly were happy to replace this device. So I'm sending this off today to get it sent back. It does call into question the quality control, and that's something that for example, I've recently unboxed the Sunto, didn't really see anything like that where there's been dust underneath the screen. I've recently unboxed the Kuros, not seeing anything like that. And obviously Apple, they're always kind of smashing it out of the park with their manufacturing quality. You're getting the same iPhone that everyone else is getting. So it's just a bit interesting with the Garmin watches to run into yet another issue with the screen, and I'm hoping that that's something that they kind of flagged with the 955 and are starting to iron out throughout all their product ranges, especially for their top tier £1,000 models. You don't want to be getting dust underneath your screen. Granted, I am the first person, and this is confirmed by Garmin, the first person in the world to report any dust underneath their Enduro 2. So take solace in the in those stats as well, that a lot of people have bought this watch, and I'm the only one who's found dust in their screen, so that seems a lot better than what we were getting with the 955. All in all, my opinions of this Enduro 2 have been absolutely fantastic. I've loved the battery life. I've absolutely loved this torch feature, not only for like looking around at night, but also for safety. So when I'm running during the night, I forgot my headlamp batteries before, which is a stupid thing to do, but it was okay because I had this torch on me. Also, when I was going on really kind of sketchy country roads, I could have my headlamp on forwards, but I could also put the cadence mode on the watch so people could see in front of me, but the watch would also blink white and red to let car drivers know where I was. So I'll quickly show you that now. So if I go on to the flashlight feature, I hold down up and you can change all of the strobe settings. You've got blink mode, custom, blitz, beacon, pulse. We'll put on blink. So it's very easy to kind of set these different modes on. Let's have a look at the strobe actually. Oh, the pulse looks cool. So we've got the pulse as well. And again, you can change different colours as well, so you can have it pulsing red if you want to. Here we go, here's a custom one I made, so we've got it pulsing red. And yeah, just having this flashing when you're on a dark country road has been really cool. And you can turn, like you can be in a running activity, just double tap that top button and it's going to turn off. You're still in the running activity, running along, you're 5 miles in, double tap that top button when you're getting onto dodgy roads, and we're back on again. We've got the safety mode enabled. And this, to be honest, has been my favourite feature on the Garmin Enduro 2. It's really bright, blindingly bright. You've got the white and you've also got the red mode, and it'd be really cool to see Garmin maybe introduce some different colour modes as well. So yeah, obviously on the Tactics you've got this really cool kind of like green mode that you can get on the Tactics 7. It'd be really cool if Garmin added different LED colours to the next Enduro. I'd like to see a smaller Enduro version, or the next Fenixes actually, and I'd really want to see, because I have quite small wrist, in between like an average male and female, it'd be really cool to see that Garmin bring the flashlight to the Fenix 7, but also the Fenix 7S. I mean, I know it does burn through battery, it burns through battery quite quickly, but it's a really cool safety feature for those like dire moments where the flashlight becomes more important than actually collecting the GPS or heart rate data. And it also navigated me around the Peak District as well. I had no idea where I was, neither did anyone else in the group, but we're all relying on this Garmin Enduro 2 navigation. That's 12 people all relying on this, and it didn't fail. It got us there, it got us around the route for Dovedale, the stepping stones, and it got us back. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm returning the Enduro, is because it's got a little bit of dust under the screen. enough for me to be like, well, for £1,000 that needs to be returned really, so I can get one without dust under the screen. It's definitely a watch that if I wasn't doing this Active Ideas channel, I would keep. Yeah, I mean, having tested the Apple Watch Ultra, for example, yeah, it's just night and day, apple and pears. If you're an athlete into your running or into any kind of sport, or just not massively into the whole idea of having like an actual smartwatch, the Garmin Enduro is the one. Everything you want to customize that might be bugging you when you're using this day to day is doable on the Enduro 2. So that's my lowdown. That's why I'm sending it back. Still really rate this product, still really recommend this for you to buy. And people who might be worried about the 7X battery life, I mean, yeah, get into the Enduro 2 world and you're not going to be worrying too much. When I was using this as quite a heavy hitter, so doing maybe 9 hours worth of exercise a week, so yeah, it's quite a lot. Using the flashlight on a lot of my runs for 10 to 15 minutes, sleep tracking, HRV, the pulse ox. I was only getting around 18 days, so obviously that's not the months of battery life quoted by Garmin, but that's like the worst case scenario where you are literally using the flashlight every day, like I say, the sleep tracking, running pretty much 6 days a week, and using it for filming videos as well. So yeah, really impressed with the battery life actually. So an awesome shout out for the Enduro is that this watch actually podiumed twice at the UTMB. So you've got Tom Evans, who uses the Enduro 2 and is I believe a Garmin sponsored athlete. So it's nice to see that someone who's actually at the top of the game, at the top of the ultra game, what this is built for is using this watch and having good results. And you've also got Zach Miller as well, an awesome athlete to watch, to get you hyped and motivated to train and just bury yourself. Yeah, amongst the ultra community, the Enduro 2 is definitely a respected device. One other thing I want to talk about with the Enduro as well, which I don't think gets mentioned enough, is the haptic feedback. When you actually press a button, is really good. So when you press something, especially like the touch screen, it can feel really interactive, really responsive, and yeah, really impressed with that haptic feedback. Restore default settings, yes. So thanks for watching, you know the drill, like, comment and subscribe if you can. My slogan, dreams are a step away, and remember, show compassion, show esteem, and have fun out there. Peace out.